Day one of the Madrid Championship just came to a close, and even though it hasn't been that long since we've seen in-person CrossFit competitions, it feels good to be back. The leaderboard took a bit of time to shake out to see our final results, as athletes were being held to a higher standard when it came to barbell cycling. We caught up with the Djukic brothers both yesterday and today because, man, those boys mean business. As for the individual elite women, two competitors who we're used to seeing on the games teams, well, now they're making their indie debut. Two of them are sitting in the top 10. For the elite individuals, the day started with a 2K run with an 11-minute time cap, followed by a 2-minute rest, then going right into a couplet of 30-20-10, toes to bar and dumbbell overhead squats. It was the women who hit the pavement first, and the top dogs didn't need anything close to that time cap. Carmen Sanchez from VDO Training caught our eye after she slammed the run, winning her heat, finishing it in 6:12.
I go look at my feelings and trying to push a little bit more. When I think I'm tired, I think, okay, wait, you can do a few reps more, and that's all.
But in a different heat, Martha Rockford from Yellow Belly CrossFit ultimately won the 2K, finishing it in an impressive 5 minutes and 57 seconds. That's a sub 5-minute mile. Not to mention, there was only a 2-minute rest before workout round 2. If the first workout wasn't quick enough, the second got spicy. Lena Richter fared well in both. We've seen her at the CrossFit Games standing on the podium 2 years running with Team CrossFit Oslo, and now she's making a run to compete as an individual, taking an 8th in workout round 1 with a 6:32K, then finishing first in workout round 2. She's proving her diversity as an individual.
Go out hot and keep it hot. I don't know. I just went out fast with a group in front, and I tried to keep it. And yeah, the couplet inside, I just stick to my own plan. I kind of just kept in my lane, executed like I did on training, and just one movement at a time. Kind of was like looking a little bit to the side, but not too much, just working through it.
The individual elite men then took off on the 2K, and it was the closest race we saw all day. Lazar and Luka Djukic were going back and forth, but they were far from alone from the rest of the pack. Hella Hosta and Jorge Carvalho tied for first, finishing it in 5:39. And from there was only a 40-second difference from first place to 55th place. The tight races continued into workout round 2 with a 3-way tie between Luka Djukic, Branislav Olenkowicz, but it was Lazar Djukic who ultimately earned himself 100 points.
I hope Luka won't catch me, since I was 10 lanes in front. I was 11, he was 20, and he caught up and he won the running. But then I needed to win the toes to bar, just so
Going neck to neck with your brother. We talked about this yesterday.
Ooh. I just tried to beat him on the toes to bar and I succeeded, so.
Yeah, it was a good one. I knew that I started way back on the lane 20, so I know that I would be running first into the stadium. So he was leading, and I was calculating that he's not that far away from me. And then the other guy started sprinting, and I was like, yes, if I beat him, I will make some distance. And I sprinted like crazy the last. But overall, I think good finish.
1, 2, and then we'll see on the second workout.
Yeah.
Hey everyone, we are taking a quick break to come inside Vendor Village, where you will find the tier booth. We've been walking all around the venue, up and down bleachers, all while wearing the CTX1 trainers. They are perfect for everything. Do your feet overheat the way mine do? Well, luckily the material on these ones are breathable, also great for stability. If you want to get your hands on a pair, make sure you click our link in the description and keep tuning in to our daily recap shows powered by Tier. That reminds me, the event just ended. We gotta go interview more athletes. Need for Speed was the third and final event of the day. Another couplet, this time with heavy double unders and a clean ladder. While many athletes chose to cycle the barbell, judges were strict on enforcing control at the top of the clean. Several athletes in both elite divisions, including Annika Greer, received several no reps for having soft hips, which led to a delay in the final results of the leaderboard as athletes were waiting for results of their appeal. But it was Mannion Agonies with Independent and Elijah Muhammad who not only had clean runs, but made it look easy to secure first in the final event of the day. Speaking of easy, the last time we saw him compete in a major in-person individual competition was back at the 2017 CrossFit Games. We were supposed to see him compete a couple months ago at Can West, but he pulled out last minute. So he's making his debut here to start his season.
Just thought, maybe I should get back out here. That hurt. It hurt real bad, man. Haven't moved at that intensity in a while, but that's why we do it, just to kind of feel that and take it back into training and know what you're capable of, what you need to work on.
And let's not forget about 8-time CrossFit Games athlete Travis Mayer. He had a slow start to the day with a 29th and a 31st place finish, but then took the floor as a killer and attacked Need for Speed, giving him a 3rd place finish.
A little upset with the first two. Definitely was a shock to the system kind of since the games, and bringing that like intensity when you haven't brought it in a little bit and or trained it. So it was definitely like, I talked to my coach and he's like, you need to snap out of it. And I was like, yeah, clearly not where I would have expected to finish on a run or the other one. So just kind of let it go, move on, and capitalize here and now move up.
And here are the final standings after day 1. Looking at the women's leaderboard, 2 CrossFit Games team athletes sitting in the top 10. Lena Richter sitting in 1st overall, and Ayjan Zarasova in 8th. Just a few points separate Valentina Rangel, Emma McQuaid, Emma Tall, and Mannion Agonies sitting in the top 5. On the men's side, the Djukic brothers were hoping for 1 and 2 placements at the close of competition. We'll just have to wait and see if they can stay there. Just below them, a tight race between Adrian Mundweiler, Alex Katulis, and Hella Hosta round out the top 5. The event has yet to confirm how many events there will be on the final day of competition, but there's anywhere from 600 to 800 points still on the line. Plenty of time to see athletes make up ground, especially tomorrow on moving day. And that's a wrap for day 1 of our Madrid Championship recap show, brought to you by TYR. Make sure you check into our YouTube page tomorrow. Individual elite athletes, they have 4 events that they're going to be taking on. We will have all the coverage. We'll see you then.